What's up, everyone? So if you guys like the Shoot Straight page on Facebook, you know that this coming weekend I'm gonna go try and shoot some rabbits with my recurve. If not, make sure to go like it. Just go search Shoot Straight Outdoors on Facebook and like the page, and you'll get a little heads up of what's coming on the YouTube channel. So today I'm gonna be refletching and wrapping all of my traditional arrows. We're going to go white wraps. I'm going to show you a cool little trick to customize your wraps, as well as we're going some chartreuse shield cut 2-inch feathers. So I'm really excited about that, and I think they're going to look really good, and they're going to be really hard to lose, which is important if you're going to be shooting in the woods at fast moving small animals. So I'm going to show you everything that I'm doing to prepare for this hunt, as well as lots of footage of the actual hunt. So stay tuned for that in upcoming videos, and stay tuned for this little prep video of all the stuff that I'm going to do to prepare for this hunt. So first thing I need to do is I need to strip the old feathers off. Now with a wooden shaft like these are, it can be kind of difficult if you're using a razor blade or something of the like to try and strip the feathers without damaging the shaft. Same thing for carbons. So I have my boning easy stripper here. All you're going to do is you're going to point the fletchings away from you. There's a little indentation here. You're going to sit completely flush on the arrow, and you're just going to push till the tip starts to come up. If this takes a little while, that's okay. You just really don't want to damage the shaft of the arrow. And then you can go through and clean it up a little bit, get all that glue off of there. So I'm going to run through these and jump back with you here in a second. So we got some regular just white arrow wraps, just like I used for my Full Metal Jacket arrows. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Sharpie. I'm going to draw some tiger stripes on them. Now they're not going to be super visible, but they will be there, and it gives it a nice little touch, a little color to match my fletchings. Now you can get as creative or as crazy as you want with your pattern, but for the most part it's pretty simple. What I'm going to do is just draw pretty much offset squiggly lines of varying length. It's real quick, real easy. Make sure you give it a few seconds to dry before you touch it, because they will try to rub off for the first few seconds. Use whatever color you want. Like I said, my feathers are going to be chartreuse and white barred, so I think this will look really cool. You just end up with something that looks like that. Let's take a look at my homemade quiver. So first thing that I did is I took a arrow holder portion of an old quiver and I bolted it on. This body of it is made out of one of those really thin, cheap plastic sleds that you can roll up. So I cut that out. I used a combination of bolts and pop rivets to hold it on. And I bolted on a piece of 2-inch nylon strap. Used an old t-shirt that I cut up. Used spray adhesive, get it all to stick. And I took a piece of foam from actually a rooftop canoe pad, wrapped it in a thin piece of aluminum, ran some long self-tappers into the body of the foam, and then secured it through the plastic sled piece back into the foam. I topped it with a piece of automotive edge trim so I don't cut my finger on it. Took a piece of paracord and a buckle, a little tiny piece of strap, pop riveted that on. So it'll go on my belt, tie this around my leg, stick your arrows in, it'll hold 6 of them. I think it cost me about $2, so for $2 for a $20 thing you can buy at the store, it's fine with me. We'll see if it works. Hopefully it doesn't bang into all the grass and weeds and brush, but only one way to find out, and that's to test it, right? So arrows, I'm going to be shooting my gold tip traditionals, which is actually a carbon shaft that has a wood grain wrap on it. These are a 500 spine, so they're nice and soft. I got judo points on those. Then I got my gold tip flu arrows. We got a field point on there. I haven't decided if I'm going to put a judo point or not. I probably should. Just give me a little bit bigger point to hit a bird. A little bit harder to lose also. Let's go shoot. So one of the things I've been practicing, aside from accuracy of course, is getting into form from walking. Obviously you're not going to just walk up and see a rabbit. You're going to want to get set up and shoot fast. Well, alright guys, we are ready to go. Got my small game license, got all my arrows loaded up, fletched in my hip quiver. I've got 5 regular judo point arrows as well as my flu arrow. Got my new blaze orange Under Armour hat. Got my license. Found my chaps and my upland game vest, so we're ready to go there. Stay tuned, hopefully I shoot some rabbits. Thanks for watching guys, hope this video gave you an idea as to all gear that you need to try and take on some small upland game with a bow. Till next time, shoot straight.